Once upon a time, in the vast African savanna, the lion was not only king of the beasts, but also the jackal's closest friend. The two hunted together, shared their meals, and ruled the wild as a powerful duo. But all of that changed because of the jackal's cunning nature and the lion's pride. One hot afternoon, after a long day of hunting, the lion and the jackal found themselves by a river, hungry and tired. They decided to catch and share a meal. The jackal, always scheming, had a plan to fill his own belly without working too hard. He suggested, "My friend, why don't we take turns hunting today? I'll rest while you catch the prey, and tomorrow I will do the same for you." The lion, being strong and proud, agreed. After all, he was confident in his hunting skills. So, off he went into the bush, leaving the jackal to rest by the riverbank. It wasn't long before the lion returned with a large antelope on his mouth. "Look, my friend," the lion said proudly, "I have brought us a fine meal." The jackal, with his sly eyes twinkling, licked his lips and exclaimed, "Well done, mighty lion. You truly are the greatest hunter in the savannah. Let us eat." They sat down and feasted on the antelope, but the jackal, being crafty, took more than his fair share, leaving the lion with only a small portion. The lion noticed, but because he was tired, he said nothing and let it pass. The next day, it was the jackal's turn to hunt. But the lazy jackal had no intention of doing any hard work. Instead, he wandered off to a nearby field, pretending to search for prey. After some time, he returned empty-handed, sighing heavily. "Oh dear lion, I searched high and low, but there was no prey to be found today. The drought must have driven them all away." The lion was disappointed, but believed his friend. "Do not worry, jackal," he said. "Perhaps tomorrow will be better." For the next few days, the same thing happened. The lion would go out and catch the prey, while the jackal always returned with excuses. And each time, the jackal would eat more than his share, leaving the lion hungry. Finally, the lion grew suspicious. One morning, he decided to follow the jackal secretly to see what he was really up to. From a distance, he watched as the jackal wandered aimlessly, without any effort to hunt. Instead, the jackal lounged in the shade, napping lazily. Furious, the lion's eyes blazed with anger, but he waited, wanting to catch the jackal in his trickery. Another day, when it was the jackal's turn to get a meal for them, the lion also secretly followed him, and as usual, he saw the jackal napping in the shade. But this time the lion roared furiously. "You are a liar and a cheat! So this is what you have been doing while I work to feed us both. You have taken advantage of my trust and friendship for too long." The jackal, realizing his deceit had been discovered, trembled with fear. "Please, great lion, have mercy on me. I was only trying to survive." The lion, filled with rage and betrayal, chased the jackal through the savannah. The jackal ran as fast as his legs could carry him, knowing that the lion's anger could mean the end of him. He darted into the bushes, zigzagging through the tall grass, and managed to escape by diving into a narrow burrow where the lion could not reach him. From that day on, the lion and the jackal were no longer friends. The lion vowed never to trust the jackal again, and the jackal, knowing he had earned the lion's wrath, kept his distance. They became sworn enemies, and even to this day, lions chase jackals whenever they cross paths.